let's show you the Hyderabad team. I know we've been discussing it for a while, but our graphics team they've had to rub their eyes 5 times and control their heart before they made it. But there it is. David Warner, Johnny Bairstow will open. So we were talking about that. You have Manish Pandey at 3, Virat Singh at 4, Vijay Shankar, Abhishek Sharma, Abdul Samad, Rashid Khan, Bhuvi, Mujib, and Khalil. You're right, Harsha. You're absolutely right in how you're talking about rubbing your eyes and kind of collapsing. Because Simon, we like here on Cricbuzz Live to talk about process and thought more than result. If you can just, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to make sense of this, which is eluding me.
Left-handed batsman. Just some information about him. Left-handed batsman. Plays at Jharkhand. I knew he was from Jharkhand. But I'm just looking up his numbers. T20s from in the last 6-7 years. Average 37, strike rate 127. List A average 36, strike rate 79. But he scores runs for Jharkhand. He scores a lot of runs because every time you look at Jharkhand, your eyes go to Ishan Kishan and Saurabh Tiwari, right?
Yeah.
When you're looking at the Jharkhand team list. And it's amazing how often Virat Singh scored run there. But if he's in domestic 37, 127, so do you want to have Manish Pandey, Virat Singh, that kind of combination batting together? I don't know. We'll wait and see.
They've got it right at the top for a start. So we alluded to that. They've got that right at the start. But 4 changes. 3 games into the tournament, if the team that you picked game number 1 is so far off the money by game number 3, then instantly that tells me you've got a few issues. You haven't quite got it right in game number 1 with your team if you've got to make 4 changes by game number 3. Now, you wouldn't see that very often with many other sides. If they don't get that right tonight and tomorrow in the next game, then where do they go? That's going to be the issue.
Yeah,
my feeling, Natarajan might have been injured. I don't think that they'd let go Natarajan.
Yeah, I don't think they let go Natarajan. Must be a niggle for sure, but that explains that one, right? Otherwise, with the others, that's a little tricky. And also, the fact is that now, what has been their problem in the last few years, right? The last few years, their problem has been they get top-loaded with, Williamson, when Williamson played, and Bairstow and Warner both played, and Manish Pandey, and then it kind of went off a cliff a little bit, right? And now if you see it, with no disrespect to any of those, but there's no real gun in the middle. You can't look at any of those players and say, all right, Willie, give me a 40-ball 80. Right? If push comes to shove, perhaps Abdul Samad, but I don't know if he's, if that mileage is that good for, but you need something, right? In your 3, 4, 5, especially, you've got a good 6 and 7, both young, both have proven themselves kind of domestically and in age group cricket, haven't really got a chance over here as much, only played a few games, but otherwise from, again, where is that coming from, right? So again, your over-dependence on that opening combination. And that, if it's playing on our minds, Simon has got to be playing on Warner and Bairstow's minds as well.
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, what David Warner wants is freedom. I think what you've got to give Warner and Bairstow is the freedom to go out there and play and be prepared to strike at 160, 170 if they're going well, if it's their sort of day. Do they have that freedom with what they see in behind them? And that is generally the issue around those, it's been the issue with Virat Kohli at times. He hasn't had the faith in what's coming behind him, so he's felt he has to be a little bit more circumspect at the top. That's not what you want from Warner and Bairstow going out to bat. They need to have some real confidence, and that's what Williamson would give them at a number 4 spot. I mean, we've talked about Manish Pandey at length already this season and about what's happened in the previous seasons as well. I'd rather see him going down to the bottom, going down to 6 or 7, and just being told, mate, your job now is to score at 180, 190. If you get us 20 off 7 balls, you're good enough to do it, but we need to see that. Give Samad a chance. That boy strikes the ball as cleanly as anyone that I've seen in the competition. Give him more of an opportunity at 4 to actually bat and play a decent innings and then unleash his power.